Welcome back to my channel. I know that Mother's Day or just buying gifts for women in general can be a little challenging, so I wanted to put a video together where I share some of my favorite things and things that I would definitely love to get as a gift. Starting with some kitchen stuff because, as you know, on my channel I'm very big into cooking. It's my absolute favorite thing, and it's a lot of women's favorite thing to do. This meat chopper, I'm going to try and insert a little video of how you use it here, but it just saves so much time if you are a person that cooks a lot with ground beef like I do, or ground pork sausage, which we also have a lot of that. It just saves a lot of time. It chops the meat perfectly, and it also has on this one side like a silicone scraper so you can like scrape around the pan. I also will put a picture, I don't have it with me, but a meat thermometer that has all of the temperatures of the meat. Like if you take the temperature, it's just like you don't have to look it up on your phone. It says what the meat should read out to. I find that very handy, and sometimes when you're really busy and you just like need to know the temperature of a meat, it's right there on the meat thermometer, and that way you're not getting confused. Super great. My third cooking I guess thing that I would love to get as a gift is a Dutch oven. So there's so many Dutch ovens that you can get. I used it in my sourdough recipe video that you can watch down below. I'll link that for you. And that is like a medium priced gift. This and the meat thermometer are very inexpensive gifts. They would make a good gift together. And the Dutch oven, obviously, they can range anywhere from $40 to hundreds of dollars if you're buying like a Le Creuset, which are, those ones are the most expensive. But if you're not a person that is going to use a Dutch oven all the time, like maybe you only use it for making bread, or maybe you only use it for your Irish stew, buying one that's less expensive is probably more practical. And I will link one down below for you as well. I want to move on to some girly things. Things that you could put together like a gift basket for mom. Now, my number one thing, because this is my absolute favorite, I got this after I had my fourth child because I wanted a big jug next to my bed. This is a 40-ounce Hydroflask. Sorry, I put stickers on it. And I always wanted this color. So Lawrence is giving this to me for Mother's Day. This color is just like, it's just me. But this is also a 40-ounce. I just find them extremely handy. I put some flavoring in them if I need a little boost, or I'll put my LMNT in it. If you don't know what that is, they're electrolytes. I also have a link for those down below. But they're just the best. And they keep things really, really cold. Because after a baby, you know, you just like are really, really hot. I would fill it almost entirely with ice and just put it next to my bed with electrolytes in it, and I would just drink one or two during the night. Like, that's how thirsty I was. So this would be a really great gift with like a candle. You can make a little gift basket. These candles are actually ones that I have gotten for Mother's Day. They just have little snarky sayings on them. Lawrence got this one for me actually last Mother's Day. It says, "Mom's timeout candle. When lit, go ask your dad." And then this one says, "My last nerve. Oh, look, it's on fire." So they're just kind of funny. I also got one for my mom about being a favorite child. I'm going to link them down below. You can obviously like browse through funny things like that, but I don't know a woman that doesn't like a candle. I think like candles are just a universally lovely thing to have. I'm a big robe person. Like in the wintertime, I have a really fluffy, cozy Chanel robe that I wear. This robe is nice and light for summer. I will link it down below for you. There are 3 colors that you can choose from. The brand, I have no idea how to say the brand, but this was only $10. And I think they're half off right now. The other colors, when I looked, they were a little more expensive. But it goes below my knees, and I like the sleeve length because, oh, I don't know if you can see it or not, because it comes like kind of below the elbow, but not like too far below the elbow. Because in the morning when I'm getting the family breakfast, I'm always wearing my robe, and if I have really long drapey sleeves, I always get food on it. So I really like this robe. I think it'd be really cute in a gift basket for mom with a candle, with some slippers or bath salts, or you could make her some homemade body butter. I have a recipe and a video for homemade body butter. If you go look on my channel, I think it's under the DIY. Go check that out. It'd be just an awesome little addition to it, like a self-care gift basket. And then this, Lawrence is actually buying me for our wedding anniversary. This perfume, my favorite smell in the world is like a gourmand vanilla, but like a really, really yummy, clean vanilla. And this company, it's called Phlur. They do like all clean fragrance. So there aren't any like petrochemicals. I don't like any chemicals. They're just a nice, clean company. And, oh gosh, I haven't opened it yet. I had the body spray of this, which is a lot less expensive. But I told Lawrence, I'm like, I love this so much. Please buy me this for our wedding anniversary because I don't smell perfumes or fragrances and say I love that. Hardly ever. And, oh my goodness. I could just smell this all day. It's just the most delicious, clean vanilla smell. And another thing, like synthetic fragrances or, you know, just like run-of-the-mill perfumes. Like I have one that by Ralph Lauren. I always feel bad like wearing them and then holding a baby. And because, you know, babies are really sensitive to smells. And so I just won't wear it. But with like having a clean fragrance where there aren't a bunch of chemicals, I don't feel bad about it. And I get to feel more like myself, like more put together. If I smell good and, you know, I'm making the effort to do the things that I normally do, I just feel better. So I think that it would be a really beautiful gift for a mom. My birthday gift this last year, which Lawrence agrees was totally a birthday gift to himself as well. I got the Deluxe Ninja Creami. Now, I don't do well with dairy ice cream. I'll have it occasionally, but sometimes, and I don't know if it's a cross-contamination thing, but I just can't do dairy, or at least not ice cream. So the Ninja Creami, you can make any ice cream you want, any way you want. I'm not like making a ton of money off of telling you guys about this. I just like to promote healthy things. And if you can make dairy-free ice cream, I'm going to start making some videos and posting them for you guys for inspiration. But if you can make dairy-free ice cream at home for a fraction of the cost, like it will pay for itself in a year if you're a big ice cream family like we are. My daughter, like we mainly make smoothies, but with the Ninja Creami, I can make basically a protein shake with protein powder and coconut milk or almond milk and add things like peanut butter or chopped dates. And I can freeze it in the Ninja Creami container, stick it in the, like after it has frozen overnight, I'll pull it out, you know, like either like let it slightly thaw or add a little milk on top. I tried to record it and completely failed. Like it just didn't turn out well partly because like my kitchen is a mess and I feel really embarrassed and self-conscious showing things when like we are not the perfect put together family all the time. Like our house is chaos. We live in a 900 square foot home and there's 6 of us. So that is also another video that I plan to film is how the heck we live in such a small space because I have to be organized. Anyway, so if you're going to like splurge and buy yourself a Ninja Creami, get the Deluxe because the pints are bigger and that's also better for a bigger family. Or just if you like ice cream enough to be buying one, get the good one. Like it's not that much more money. You deserve it. And also your mom deserves it. It'd make an excellent Mother's Day or even Father's Day gift because like I said, Lawrence was like, as he was wrapping it to give to me for my birthday, he's like, this is really a gift for myself. So that's a little pricier item. I'm kind of going down this list with like the least expensive to the most expensive things. And I'm going to end it with the Dyson. I think it's the V15. I should have written that down to know for sure. But this, Lawrence and I actually just got last year. It was our Christmas gift to each other because it was very expensive. And our vacuum died, so it was necessary. We had a Dyson previously, and I don't even know how long we had it. It just was like die hard. But when it died, I was like, I don't want a different kind of vacuum. We tried another kind of vacuum and we were so disappointed. I'm like, you know what? We just need to, we just need to buy the Dyson because they last forever and they're just really awesome. So this one is my absolute favorite. I'm a little OCD about my house cleaning, and the green light that is on this, I can vacuum multiple times a day and you'll see all the dust on the ground. It is crazy, you guys. You mop your floor a lot less if you have hardwood floors or, like laminate, whatever, using this vacuum, because it just does such a good job cleaning. I was finding that I didn't need to mop my floors more than like once a week. Again, we don't wear shoes in the house. My kids are really, like, I've trained them to take their shoes off at the door. So the floors stay pretty clean in general. But the amount of dust that you can see with this, and then post-baby, the hair fall, oh my goodness, the amount of hair that I vacuum up and that you can see, it's just like, I'm vacuuming the boys' bedroom and I'm like, how did it even get in here? So anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you got some good ideas to buy your moms some really great Mother's Day gifts. I can personally say that I did not appreciate my mom until I became a mom, and I was like, wow, this is the hardest job in the world. So she's definitely worth it. Again, you don't need to buy presents. These are just ideas. Homemade gifts are really beautiful and lovely as well. To me, I treasure the silly little cards that my kids make. I will never throw them away. I'll use them as bookmarkers in the books that I read next to my bed because I just love looking at them, and it's something that, especially as they get older, I'm just going to treasure forever. So give your mom some love. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.